5 things that have actually helped me make £120,000 a year in sales consistently, keeping me in the top 1% of female earners in the UK. If you're watching this, you're probably either stuck in a job that bores the life out of you, or you've been trying to find something online that actually pays decent money without needing to either dance on TikTok or become an influencer or start a business from scratch. Well, listen, you're in luck, because today I'm going to be breaking down the exact 5 things that helped me go from skinned, burnt out and stuck in a corporate job to making over 120 grand a year in remote sales consistently. No BS, just what it actually takes. And before you say, oh, that's not possible for me, I personally do not have a sales background. I actually came from a law background. I didn't have any followers, and I wasn't given a single shortcut. I just learned the right skill in the right way. If you want to learn this too, then click the link in the description below to apply for my Remote Sales Academy, HSS, which is changing women's lives. Step 1, I stopped chasing passion and started chasing skills. Let's start with the truth. Most people won't tell you. You don't need to be passionate about sales to make big money from it. You just need to get good at it. Everyone bangs on about follow your passion, but do you know what's better than passion? Profit, commission. I used to be a personal trainer. I loved helping people get in shape, but it left me skinned, tired, and working every hour under the sun. When I found sales, I realized, actually, wait, I can use the same skills, listening, building trust and coaching, but actually get paid more than I'm earning in my business. And this is exactly when I doubled down. I got obsessed with learning the skill, not the title. And guess what? That's exactly what pays for my lifestyle every single month. Step 2, I picked the right vehicle. Now, don't get me wrong, there's hard work, and then there's hard work in the wrong vehicle. You can grind all you want in your 9-5, but if it's capped at 2 grand a month, you're not going to get very far, are you? Remote high ticket sales is the first thing that I actually found where the effort matched the reward. 1 call, £500 commission, £1,000 commission. A good month, 10 to 15 grand a month, without posting endless content, no dealing with clients, no buying stock, just relying on my communication and my people skills. I chose a vehicle that let me earn these big commissions from my laptop, and that's exactly when things started to change for me. Step 3, I started treating it like an actual profession. There's too many girls who jump into remote sales and they treat it just like a side hustle, which is fine whilst you're still in your 9-5, but treating it like a side hustle won't get you paid fuck you money. I treated it with respect, like I was training in my law degree or training to be a doctor, but with the goal of earning better money without all of that stress, and it was less boring. I studied every single day, I watched every call, I watched call breakdowns, I asked for feedback, and I showed up even when I didn't feel like it. And when I didn't have any calls in my diary, I wasn't just sat there waiting for leads to magically appear on my lap. I was in the DMs, I was on phone calls, booking my own appointment. I worked weekends, I took calls at all of the unsociable hours. I did the things that most closers don't want to do and won't do. And that's exactly why I was outperforming them. You don't get 1% results with 20% effort. You want to stack big money, you want to stack big commissions. In this game, you've got to move differently. Step 4, I didn't chase 10 income streams, I mastered 1. Now, you've probably heard of the saying, if you chase 2 rabbits, you'll catch none. And that was literally me at the start, looking at every hustle under the sun. Coaching, PTing, content creation, UGC, affiliate, investing, all of it looked very shiny, but none of it was sticking. So I picked 1 skill, closing, and I got real dangerous with it. And I've now taken over 2,000 sales calls. That's nearly 2,000 hours mastering a skill that pays me every single week. And that is the reason I am able to live in Dubai. It's how my students go from 9-5 to closing 5K deals from home. Most people stay stuck trying to juggle all of these different things. I focused on 1 and I built a life on that. And off the back of that, built a life that most people can only talk about. Step 5, I got in and stayed in rooms with winners. Now this one is huge. I stopped hanging around with people who were stuck in the same victim, broke, negative mentality, and they were going nowhere fast. Please, if you've got a victim mentality, stay away from me. I've invested over £60,000 into mentorships in the last 5 years to make sure that I stay at the top of my game. Mindset coaches, NLP programs, sales mentors, getting in rooms with people who earn more than me. Well, why? Because you don't grow by being the smartest person in the room. You grow by getting in better rooms. And I got around women who were doing 5, 6, 7-figure months, buying one-way flights, stacking cash. And when you're surrounded with this type of energy, you level up just by default. And this is exactly what we do inside my academy. We plug you into a space where thinking big is normal. No more playing small and feeling bad for actually wanting more. If you're still watching, then you already know that this has hit a nerve. You want more money, more time, more you, and that starts with learning how to sell. If you're ready to actually start stacking money, living life on your terms, learning a skill that nobody can take away from you, which is the reason I will never be skint again, because I've got my skill of sales, I've got my skill set, then click the link below, apply for Her Sales Society. It's not just a course, it's a movement, and we're just getting started. So stop doom scrolling and do yourself a favour and actually take action.